Today we will study about the structure of nucleic acids. Under this we will study what nucleic acids are and what are nucleotides, what are nucleosides and what are free nucleotides. Okay, now let us start. As far as nucleic acids are concerned, these are nothing but polymers of nucleotides. So many nucleotides, they make up your nucleic acids. You know that nucleic acids are responsible for transmission of characters from one generation to another generation. Okay, nucleic acids, examples of nucleic acids are DNA and RNA. You know it very well. So let us now come to the structure of or components of nucleic acids. Nucleic acids are mainly made up of nucleotides. Now, nucleotides are the building blocks of nucleic acids. These are made up of three substances: nitrogenous bases, sugar and phosphoric acid. What are those? Nitrogenous bases, sugars and phosphoric acid. We will study one by one. Let us come to the nitrogenous bases. As far as nitrogenous bases are concerned, these are of two types: purines and pyrimidines. As you can see in the picture, I have drawn purines as well as pyrimidines. As far as purines are concerned, these are double ring compound, and as far as pyrimidines are concerned, these are single ring compound. Here purines are double ring compound, whereas pyrimidines are single ring compound. Got it? Now examples of purines include adenine and guanine, whereas examples of pyrimidine include your cytosine, uracil and thiamine. Okay, cytosine, uracil and thiamine. Now let us come to the next one, that is your sugar. The sugar is actually a pentose sugar that is made up of 5 carbon atoms. As you can see here, there are 5 carbon atoms here. 1, 2, 3, then 4, then this one is 5. Fifth carbon atom. Okay, there are 5 carbon atoms here. So these are made up of 5 carbon atoms. Hence they are called pentose sugar. These are of two types: ribose sugar and deoxyribose sugar. The formula for ribose sugar is C5H10O5, whereas the formula for deoxyribose sugar is C5H10O4. Okay, so basic difference between the ribose and deoxyribose sugar is that the deoxyribose sugar is lacking one oxygen atom. Got it? Which you can see here also. Here there is, in ribose sugar there is OH here, and in the deoxyribose sugar that is H. Got it? Now let us come to the next one, that is your phosphoric acid. Before that, let me tell you, ribose sugar is generally found in RNA, ATP, AMP and NADP. Okay, RNA, ATP, AMP, NADP, then NAD, then FAD. Got it? Whereas, and what are all these things, I will let you know about it in free nucleotides. Got it? So as far as deoxyribose sugars are concerned, they are exclusively found in DNA. Got it? Ribose sugars are found in RNA, whereas deoxyribose sugars are found in DNA. Now nucleotide with ribose sugar is called ribonucleotide, whereas nucleotide with deoxyribose sugar is called deoxyribonucleotide. Got it? Clear? Now let us come to the third component of nucleotide, that is phosphoric acid. Its formula is S3PO4. So as it is written here, it is attached to OH group of 5th carbon atom of pentose sugar and nucleotide. So in a nucleotide, if you see, there are 5 carbon atoms, pentose sugar. So in the pentose sugar, there are 5 carbon atoms: 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5th carbon atom. So the your phosphoric acid, a phosphate part is attached. Phosphoric acid is attached to the OH group. Here there is presence of OH group. To this OH group, where this OH group is present, it is attached to the 5th carbon atom of the pentose sugar. So in this pentose sugar, in the 5th carbon atom there is presence of OH group, and to this OH group your phosphoric acid is attached. Got it? To this OH group your phosphoric acid is attached. It is true to both ribose as well as deoxyribose sugar. Got it? Let me tell you another thing. To the first carbon atom, the nitrogenous base is attached, Whether it is adenine, guanine, cytosine, uracil, thymine, that depends on the whether it is purine or pyrimidine, that depends. But as far as fifth carbon atom is concerned, to it the phosphoric acid is attached. How it is attached? Here there is presence of a OH group in the fifth carbon atom. Then to this the phosphoric acid is attached. Look, P double bond O, then OH, OH, got it? Then here it is OH, got it? Now this H and this OH, they are liberated in form of H2 to form an ester bond. That I will let you know in the coming your videos. Got it? So to this fifth carbon atom, the phosphate group is attached. Now let me tell you that the formula that I have given, phosphoric acid S3PO4, it is actually not in aqueous form in a cell. In an aqueous form, it is not found in this fashion. So how it is found? It is found in form of P double bond O, O minus, O minus, O minus, then plus 3H plus. Here it is found in aqueous form. Aqueous form. Okay. So now come to the next part, that is nucleosides. You have heard about nucleotides. Now let us come to the nucleosides. These are nothing but these are only nucleotide without phosphate group. Okay. So if there is absence of phosphate group, then that portion is called nucleoside. So nucleosides are formed by the linkage of purine or pyrimidine base through glycosidic linkage. So nucleosides are formed by the linkage of purine and pyrimidine by glycosidic linkage. Okay, that is called beta N glycosidic linkage. Okay, to which they are attached? To ribose sugar as well as deoxyribose sugar. Okay, if you delete the phosphate part, then whatever is found in the nucleotide, that is your pentose sugar along with nitrogenous bases, because you know that nucleotides are formed by the combination of phosphate sugar, phosphoric acid, pentose sugar and nitrogenous base. So the pentose sugar and nitrogenous base, they are together known as nucleosides. How they are attached? The pentose sugar and the nitrogenous base, they are attached by means of beta N glycosidic bond. Got it? In case of purine, the linkage, the beta N glycosidic linkage joins the nitrogen at position 9, and in pyrimidine with nitrogen at position 1 of pentose sugar. Okay, if it is the purine nitrogenous base, then this beta N glycosidic linkage joins the nitrogen at position 9, but if it is pyrimidine, that is single ring compound, it joins at position 1 of pentose. Got it? So this is what your nucleoside is. Now come to the next one, that is free nucleotides. What are those? Now in addition to the nucleotides involved in the formation of DNA and RNA, you know that nucleotides are involved in the formation of DNA and RNA. There are also some other free nucleotides which take part in various biochemical reactions. These are involved in various biochemical reactions or biochemical processes. What are those? ATP, you have heard about energy currency of the cell. ADP, AMP, these are energy rich compounds. You have also heard about NAD, NADP, FAD, and their function is to carry out oxidation reduction reaction. Okay, NAD, FAD, NADP, they are involved in oxidation reduction reaction. I have already told you, ribose sugar is found in your ATP, AMP, NADP, NAD, FAD. In these, ribose sugars are found. So these are also nucleotides, but they are not incorporated into the DNA or RNA. Rather, these are found freely in the cell, and they are meant to perform certain other functions. like ATP and ADP, AMP are energy rich compounds, so as NAD, NADP, FAD, they are involved in oxidation reduction reaction. So now we came to know that what your nucleic acids are made of. Okay, nucleotides and nucleosides. You can say if you discard the part called phosphoric acid from nucleotide, then whatever part is found, whatever portion is found, is called nucleoside, pentose sugar and nitrogenous base. So nucleotides are basically the building blocks of nucleic acids made up of nitrogenous base, sugar and phosphate group. Okay, so with this we conclude this particular video. I hope you have I mean all the doubts that you have got are clarified. Thank you.